You know, you won't get an argument out of me talking more about Terrence Howard because I've kind of been a fan of his for a while now.
Yeah.
And
you put him on my radar outside of being just an actor.
Completely aside from him being a pretty decent actor, has nothing to do with any of that. It's just like his interest in life and where it's been going since he was born. And in some, I guess, small percentage, it might be someone else who believes in Walter Russell's theories. And I just kind of latched onto that when I found out that,
You're right,
that he was like an Uber fan.
Yeah, I remember you being gushy about that.
I knew of him as an actor before then, but and I liked him.
Well, yeah, I mean,
he never stood out to me before until he started talking about, you know, the condition he was born with and remembering literally a time before he was born. Like, this isn't stuff he just started saying now.
He's been saying this for decades at this point.
I don't think it's to try and be like, hey, look what I can do. It's just, it's a curse. He's like, I thought everybody had what I had.
No, he thought he thought everyone perceived the way he perceived.
Right.
Saw and witnessed and ingested.
Which everyone knows, like, you don't perceive like anybody else. It's something about you that's very specific to you. Him more so in a many layered way sees reality in ways that we can't say doesn't exist, but a way that we don't see it.
I would use perceive because see, to me at least, you know, says just so perceive because it's his perception. When you put him on radar for me, it was very much about the Walter Russell book, as well as, hey, didn't you know he also has synesthesia? So yeah, I'm pretty sure I want to at least give him a listen. Because again, I had only known him as an actor as well. I mean, Hustle and Flow put him on my map.
Every time we bring this up, I feel the need to like try to explain what synesthesia is. But I think even its explanation, it loses punch. You know, but to imagine that your experience of reality is in this way, synesthesia, where you don't have 5 distinct senses so much as they kind of all bleed into each other. And what does that mean? That means you have an auditory sensation that's related to a touch. You don't hear a note and see a color and a shape associated to it, but he does.
This is where I'm interested in the understanding of it. It sounds as though it's not always, meaning that everything that you perceive is going to have these additional components to it. I don't know what you see in your mind's eye when you're looking through your eyes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what this looks like to you or you at home. Like, I don't know.
And apparently this particular condition, I don't think it's all that unusual that you have a photographic memory.
Yeah, eidetic, actually, I believe is the more correct term.
Eidetic memory that...
Well, yeah. Well, because when you're trying to access my brain, and I'm usually going like back and forth,
You're looking through folders, yeah.
But that's how I describe it.
Yeah.
You know, but again, because with the synesthesia, it's like...
Doesn't that make the filing process a lot more complicated?
Well, this is what we know. That's
what I would assume. Like,
the more layers that we can add to a memory, the more aspects or avenues that your brain can fire across to like find that path to pull that quicker and in greater detail.